Solutioners. Okay, so while we figure out a better way to continue eco shopping, I want to take a moment to revisit our OnTheGo Kit. Now, I know sometimes it's hard to see that a meaningful difference could possibly be made by one person making one decision, when the world and its problems seem so insurmountable sometimes. But as I often say, small changes collectively make meaningful change. So I want to show you how much waste one person can save from going into landfills and waterways by making 6 simple changes while you're out and about. So let's do just a quick reminder of the OnTheGo Kit that should always live in your car, like an emergency kit. And it includes things like a water bottle, a coffee cup, a utensil set, a straw, a to-go container, and a reusable bag. All right, let's get into the numbers. Now, if you choose water from your reusable water bottle over a plastic bottle of water, you can keep approximately 156 bottles a year out of our natural spaces, according to figures by earthday.org. Personally, that feels like an underestimation based solely on how many plastic bottles of liquid, water or another liquid, that I used to drink when I drank them. So it's important to remember there are lots of other drinks out there other than water. So bringing a reusable coffee cup with you and using it can save at least 500 disposable coffee cups that are lined with plastic and therefore unrecyclable from entering our landfills and waterways. Now, carrying a bamboo reusable utensil set with you and using it can help keep a portion of the 40 billion, yes, I said billion, plastic forks, knives, and spoons that are thrown away each year, and it can help keep these things out of places that they don't need to be. So that we can visualize what we're preventing here, let's assume the average person eats out or orders in twice a week. That's 2 sets of utensils or 6 pieces a week, or 312 individual plastic utensils a year. A very conservative estimate in light of the 40 billion, but you get the idea. Now, the average person uses 1.6 straws a day, according to Habits of Waste. So the reusable straw in your OnTheGo Kit, when used religiously, can help keep 584 straws out of the noses of turtles and all the other places they end up that they shouldn't be. Okay, the to-go container in your kit. Now, the waste amount for takeout containers per person hasn't been calculated. And with COVID, any calculations probably wouldn't be accurate now. I mean, the way that we eat out has simply changed. But the point here is to visualize the waste you would not make. So let's put some conservative and personal numbers to it and see what we come up with. Now, if you go out to a restaurant once a week and take home leftovers, that's 52 takeout containers a year. Pretty conservative estimate. If you're like most people in the COVID era, you order food, let's say twice a week, and have it delivered. So let's bump up the takeout container numbers to 2 per person per order, because we're talking about the whole meal, not just leftovers. This brings us to 4 takeout containers a week, or 208 containers a year. And again, this feels very conservative based on what I see in my own trash. P.S. Keep in mind I have roommates. And the final piece in our OnTheGo Kit is the reusable bag, preferably not plastic, unless it's recycled plastic. The Center for Biological Diversity calculates the average American uses 365 plastic bags per person every year. Yuck! But that also means that if you carry and use your reusable bag, you can keep 365 plastic bags out of our natural spaces. All right, you guys, I know that's a lot of numbers, but now let's add a little meaning to them. So the one person who carries and uses their OnTheGo Kit could potentially keep 156 plastic bottles, 500 disposable coffee cups, 312 plastic utensils, 584 straws, 208 takeout containers, and 365 plastic bags, or a total of 2,125 pieces of plastic trash that are kept out of our landfills and waterways every year. That, to me, actually sounds like it makes a difference. And that's just one person. Imagine what could happen if all 333 million Americans just carried and used an OnTheGo Kit. So put together your OnTheGo Ocean Saver Kit and do your best to use it every time. Now, it is a process to change habits, and no one expects you to be perfect right away. The important thing is to try and keep trying. Remember, the road to big changes is paved with small ones, and small changes collectively make meaningful change. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hit that subscribe button before you leave. Share what you've learned here forward, and we'll see you next time.